So hey, welcome back to the 10-10 movement, where our outcome is to assist you, if in any way you're struggling in any part of your life, to move it towards a more successful way of living. What we call living a more 10 out of 10 life experience. Now, today I have something very special for you, because the other day a young lad came into my house. He's 8 years old, and his face was very, very long, and he didn't seem very happy. So I said to him, I just asked him a question, because a lot of people would ask a child the question, what's the matter, what's wrong? So we're then focusing on what's wrong and what's not right. So I just asked him a different question, coming with a different focus. And I said to him, look, would you like me to show you how to be happy in like less than 3 minutes? Well, he's sort of reluctantly like nodded his head, and I said, right, okay, let's see if we can do this, yeah? And I showed him a tool that I actually have on my wall next to where, like, my workstation, yeah? And so I showed it to him, and he looked at it. So let me just show you. It's a series of numbers that go from 1 through to 10. And this is one of my favourite questions, really. So I always say to people, so on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being you're feeling amazing and 1 feeling like terrible, where are you right now? So I got him to point to what number he felt. Now, he's sort of saying, when I said to him, where are you and what does that feel like? He said, well, I'm okay, I'm all right. So if you've ever felt okay or all right, and then he pointed to the number 7. Now, obviously 7's not a disaster. He's not like in a terrible, terrible state, but he's in that what I call okay land. Not a great place to be. We're sort of neither one thing or the other. And I always say 7 is not a good number because the gap between 7 to 10 is actually quite large. So I said to him, right, do we want to see if we can do something like magic that would take you up the scale? And he's like, he's already changed his state because he's looking at what he can do to be better. We're not looking at what's caused him to not feel good. So that's a part of the trick. So then what I did is I showed him my very favourite crystal that I use with this scale. So let me just show you. So I have a variety of crystals. The one that I chose to share with him is actually a sort of man-made crystal, and that's what I use with him. So I'm going to show you in a second how we got his energy to move up using this crystal. But there are others that you can use. They come in various shapes, sizes and colours, and if you've never got into this, and I appreciate it's a little bit out there, but if you want your energy to go up the scale, then this is a way to do it. So this, for example, is a green one. It's called Green Aventurine. I've got a clear one here, which is like a double pyramid. It's really, really nice, called Quartz Crystal. This one's an amethyst, which has got a nice point on it. I've got these a little tumblestone, a blue one here. These are really low cost. If you find your local, what I call serendipity shop, they'll sell those for like, next to nothing really. And then we've also got, this is a bit unusual. This is actually a skull, and these are said to hold a special power. And they increase your power of thinking by about 10% if you've got one of these. Now, I always keep something on me, either in my pocket, generally in my pocket, but I've also got something on my desk, my workstation. So, yeah, do dive in, have a little look. And I know it's a bit out there, but I suggested to this young lad that I call these magic crystals, magic stones. And the one I keep in my pocket, in fact, is called a lingam stone. It's a very beautiful thing. Feels amazing. Comes from a river in India, and the Hindus often use these to pray with and stuff like that. So I encouraged him to be open to the fact that these crystals have got like a magic power to them if you know how to use them. So I said to him, I'm going to show you how to use it now, and let's see if our number goes up the scale. So this is what I did. So I grabbed my pyramid, and I got him to close his eyes. Now remember, he's standing in front of this number chart and he's pointed to number 7. So I said to him, right, hold this in your hand. Got him to close his eyes. He held his little hand out and I put it in his hand, yeah? And I said, right, what we're going to do, and this only takes a very short amount of time, is we're going to take a very, very deep breath in. And while we're doing that, we're going to focus on feeling this pyramid in your hand. So put all of your attention to the pyramid, and then we're going to breathe in. So I said, like, come on, let's do it. Breathe in. And he's got his eyes closed. This is only 8. It was amazing. And he's gone. And I told him to hold it. Hold your breath and just focus on, feel that pyramid in your hand. And now just relax. Relax everything and breathe out, keeping your eyes closed. And he went. And I got him to do it again. And then I got him to do it again. So I said, now what we're going to do, we're going to open our eyes and we're going to look at the number chart, and I want you to point to which number comes to you straight away. Now remember, he's gone to number 7. Anyway, he's looked at it and he's gone, pointed his finger, funnily enough, to number 1, and then he's gone up the scale like this, and he stopped at number 9. So I said, right, and you could see in his face, like, change has happened. Because all we've done is taken his focus away from something that was negative, that was troubling him, which he didn't even need to know what it was, and put his focus and attention on just feeling different, feeling better. And remember, this isn't like some magic trick. When you breathe deep into your body, you're taking a lot of oxygen into your body. And when you do that, you get more flow of oxygen around your body and your state changes. So you automatically, and by focusing on the crystal and imagining it's got some magic powers that could make you feel happier, suddenly it's like a miracle happens and you go up the scale. So I said to him, right, we've gone from a 7 to a 9, and his little face is beaming, you know. So, and this is all within 3 breaths. So I said, do you want to go to a 10? And he's gone, well, yes, I do. So I said, right, let's put the crystal back in our hand again. And now that we want to feel the crystal, but we want to feel something that you'd love to do. We want to, like, look at something. Let's close our eyes and think of something that makes you super happy. Anyway, I don't even know what he focused on. He's a great football fan, and he plays for a little football team, and he loves, of course, scoring a goal. That always makes him happy, so maybe he focused on that. So I just said, right, let's focus on this moment, and let's do the breathing again. So I got him to breathe in, see what you see, and see what you see, and that makes you very happy. Feel the crystal in your hand, and we did it 3 times, and then I said, now open your eyes and look at the chart. And he just went straight to the number 10, and he's like absolutely beaming. Now, I'll tell you that to show and demonstrate to you that honestly, we can be in control of our inner world, no matter what's going on around or outside of us. What we have to do is be what I call proactive, not reactive. Because when you're in a low state, what commonly happens, something has happened outside of us, and then we automatically react. And when our energy is low, we react in ways that are going to give us more of the same back. So it's like a universal law, actually. What you put out, you receive back. So if you're angry, for example, and you put anger out, what you receive back is most likely to be of a similar energy. So more anger or whatever's going to come from the outside world. Whereas if you take control of your state and move it to a higher place, to a higher number, when you put that out, then you get more of that back. Honestly, try it, test it out, and maybe grab yourself a crystal. If you've already got one, have a little go at it. Maybe make yourself a little card, with 1 to 10 on it, so you can like point to it. It's just a simple little thing to do that could make you feel better, like within minutes of you not feeling great. So that's it really, pretty much from me. If you're new to the 1010 channel, I know that was a bit out there, but there's over 100 videos on here that you could watch, and I always put 2 up here at the end. So some other personal spiritual development stuff that might help you move your life from, not being so happy to happier, shall we say, that whole 1010 way of living. So if you are new to the channel, as I say, press the old subscribe button and the notification bell, because we pretty much put a new video up with some sort of tip or trick or info every week, and that way you get notified either on your phone or on your computer when we put that video up, and you can join in more. So that's it. It's from me, Tony B, here at the 1010 Movement. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.